I'm Megan.
I'm Raw.
And our literary terms were style, diction, and syntax. Okay, so style is the element that describes the way the author uses words. And there are many different types of style. There's narrative style, descriptive style, or there's persuasive style. An example of it would be Emily Dickinson's The Summer Shower. A drop fell on the apple tree, another on the roof, and made the gables laugh. The breezes brought dejected lutes, and bathed them in the glee, and signed the feet away. So Emily Dickinson is using descriptive style to describe a storm that came in, and how it came in and left as quickly as it came. And she uses detail and images to have the reader picture it in their own mind. And then the student one is comparing it to a football field. The bright lights on the field washed over us like a summer day. The reflection of the players' helmets danced as they bobbed their heads for the play. The cool night air rushed into my lungs, bringing sorry, I'm losing my voice. Bringing the intoxicating aroma of popcorn and hot dogs. The roar of the spectators rang in my ears like a symphony. So the author is using details to describe the football field so that the reader can imagine it and see it in their mind.
Our other literary term was diction, which is the choice of words that the speaker or writer uses to make the writing more interesting. So our example is William Shakespeare's Macbeth, where he says, "I have done the deed, didst thou not hear a noise? I have heard the owl scream and the crickets cry, did not you speak? When, now, as I descended, hark who lies in the second chamber, Donald Bane, this is a sorry night." So the different types of words he uses, didst thou not hear a noise, and how he rearranges them, did not you speak, instead of just saying it regular, saying did you speak or not, gives the work a little bit a different layer of coding to make it more interesting to read. And then also in Keats, in his ode to the Grecian urn, he says, "A happy, happy boughs that cannot shed your leaves, nor even bid the spring adieu." He uses "adieu" instead of just using a regular word like goodbye. And then our student example was, "Hast thou heard the knocking on the door?" which is just saying, using the different types of words, "hast thou," and then rearranging them to make it more interesting to hear and flow a little bit better. And then our other one was syntax.
And it's the arrangement of words to create well-formed sentences in a language.
And our example was from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, "What light from yonder window breaks."
He uses the words, he arranges the words so it says "what light from yonder window breaks" instead of saying what light breaks from your window. So he wants to draw specific attention to the light that's in the window. So he says it first so that the readers first notice that and first have that picture in their head before.
And so the sentence flows more. And then our own example was, "I am planning to cheer at the football game tonight." So instead of saying
or you could say, "At the football game tonight, I am planning to cheer." Based on what the arrangement of the words, different images first appear in your mind. When you first say "I'm planning to cheer," you might first picture a cheerleader, but then if you say "at the football game tonight," you're going to picture a football game first.
So you're picturing the bigger image first, and then narrowing down to a smaller detail of it.
Okay, what I like these ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for interrupting, but they sent us an email that we